Sunday for $5.50.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go in here and get this and then we'll do that.
What's up?
I said, let's do these and then we'll get in there and do that.
I'm right here.
All right.
All right.
Check. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh. Try talking again?
Try that.
I hear you loud and clear.
All righty. How about you, Elizabeth?
I hear you both.
All right. And we are almost at that time, folks. We're here at the Wirt County Fair, and it is almost auction time.
Well,
Going to get those animals out here in the ring, and we will have that whole first part of that auction anyway
yeah.
for them live here on the air.
Now, I will say, that calf they had out here earlier, that was a beauty.
Oh, the one that whole first part of that auction anyway
Yeah.
for them live here on the air.
Now, I will say, that calf they had out here earlier, that was a beauty.
Oh, the one that Elizabeth,
What to do? I did it.
right? And it is 6:15, so they're down there registering for those puppy pageant that's going to be going on in the pavilion.
Sans Jack said.
That will happen at 6:30, and also at 6:30 is when all the action happens right here in front of us.
That's why I'm trying to decide which direction I'm going to go.
Yep,
Remember, I still need to go play bingo
Oh.
and get money to
exactly,
the fire department.
exactly.
Yes.
And then at 7 p.m., the 4x4 Jamboree is going on down at the bottom of the hill, down at the big track.
Okay.
Ridgeline kicks off at 8:30, and they will take it until we close out at 11 p.m. tonight.
What have you heard about Ridgeline?
Oh,
Anything?
Ridgeline is a very good band. They play all over the region here,
Oh, really?
and they are a very good band. They play a lot. Actually, well, they played a lot, let's put it that way, at the Upper West Fork Park.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I've never heard their music. I've never heard how their sound is.
They're very good. They're a very good band. They do a lot of hard work
All
to
right.
make their sound work really well, and
What genres do they focus in?
they play a little bit of everything.
Oh.
They play country. They play a little bit of southern rock, and it's a good band.
Okay.
Very good band.
Well, you know I'm a sucker for all genres of music.
Yeah. Yep. And just waiting to see Chad Strickland show up. As soon as he shows up, we're going to hand him one of these mics and clip it on him, and then when you plug in, it'll be hot. And we'll just have to have him give us a signal when he's ready,
Yep.
and
We will
he'll be hot. And Swobie called, and he said that we need to keep our eye on the link so that if we do go down, we can restart real quick. But he said the further out we get that, the better off we're going to be.
Okay, so what I did was a good little remedy.
Yeah.
Okay. No, folks, we were having technical difficulties today. It's
Well,
Murphy's
we've never
Law.
been set up in this location,
Right.
so we're learning as we go.
Murphy
Here.
has been our best friend.
Yeah. But
I
and
wouldn't call him a friend.
Well,
that's being nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
I'm trying to play nice in the sandbox.
Okay.
the
I just whack him with a
FFA
shovel.
members here in Wirt County has got a contingency that will be going to the national convention this year. Folks, any donations are greatly appreciated because they've got to raise about $6,000 to get these kids out there to the national convention. I should have asked her where that is this year.
I can look it up real quick
But,
if you'd like.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
But I know the youngsters from Roane County, they went to the national convention the past 2 years, and they had an absolute blast. They
Okay, so I have the location.
Okay, where is it this year?
It is going to be in Indianapolis.
Okay.
October 29th to the 1st of November.
Okay. And just got to remember that if you've got a little bit that you can donate, no amount's too small.
Exactly.
You know, because they've got to raise $6,000, and, you know, it's going to take a little bit to get there. But I know for a fact we can get there.
It's not a matter of if.
Exactly. And I've already invited president of the FFA to come to the station and talk with us on the air about the funds that they need to raise, and what what fundraisers they may have going on at the time, and how people can get involved in those. So should be a lot of fun.
It looks like by doing a little bit of research there, they always hold the FFA Nationals in Indy.
Okay, I thought that's where it was at, but I wasn't 100% sure, didn't want to misspeak there. I'm going to take a mic up there. I see some fluttering around up there on the stage, and I'll go up there and get that straight. You guys can go ahead and take over for a minute. I'll be right back.
All righty.
I don't know if we can do that or not, David.
I don't
used to
know.
it.
I mean, it's going to be tough, Elizabeth.
I know.
It's not like we've been doing it for the past
2
2 days, I want to say, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Folks, I mean, it's like Dad's here for a minute, and then he just decides, bye.
I need to go here. I need to go talk to so-and-so.
Gotta do this, this, and this instead of talking.
That's okay. I'm good at talking, and so are you, so.
Exactly. I mean, we just have fun. I mean, I swear, you should just take that checkbook tonight and get that little baby there.
I don't quite think we can get that strapped onto the top of his vehicle, though.
With enough duct tape, I think we could.
I don't know now.
Enough duct tape and bungee straps, I think we could do it.
I don't know. Maybe.
And some sheer willpower.
I could call Jess and say, hey,
Get on up here.
go get a trailer and come get this baby.
She'd just be like, Mama, where'd you get this?
You know, come to think of it, she had one like that last year.
Really?
They got it when it was, her dad got it for her and the kids when it was a little baby, and they bottle fed her.
Well.
Got her that collar one
Mm-hmm.
and a black one, and he was gorgeous.
It sounds
She
like
called
it.
him Monster. He was the sweetest baby you ever seen.
Monster, I like that.
Uh-huh. Oh, he was beautiful, big and...
But of course, anytime I hear the term monster, I think the Cleveland Monsters, the hockey team.
I never heard of them.
They are the American League hockey team out of Cleveland.
But they raised them up, and they were beautiful.
It
Jess
sounds
done a real good job with Lily, I think was her name.
well.
And she was just as sweet as could be.
Oh, I think I spot Dad coming back.
Well, that would be a fast trip for him, let me tell you.
Oh, play nice now.
I tell you what, he walked off and left me last year.
Oh.
And I gotta go talk to so-and-so.
Coming in hot. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
All right, folks.
So?
I've got some numbers
Okay.
from the 2024 sale last year.
All right.
The kids raised $255,573
What
and
hell?
13 cents.
Wow.
Oh, a whole 13?
Yeah. Some of the items that were sold
Okay.
was the market steer, the grand champion last year. Average price on that was supposed to be about $5,113.88.
Right.
It brought $9,180.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay, the feeder steer last year, average on that is $19,12.10, and it brought $3,075.
Fabulous.
Well,
And then the replacement heifer grand champion,
mm-hmm.
average price on that was $2,649.92. And the grand champion brought, now this is going to be a fun one. The grand champion brought $5,347.50.
Oh.
The reserve champion in the same class
Okay.
brought $6,540.
Ah,
Oh.
So somebody liked that reserve a little better.
sounds like
That
it.
sounds.
And then in the lamb category,
Oh, yum.
the lamb category, the grand champion, average price on that was $1367.50, and it sold for $17.50.
Yeah.
The goat grand champion, average price is $933.70, and it sold for $16.50.
Oh,
Hog grand champion, average price was $1440.10, and it sold for $2,042.50.
wow.
The rabbit grand champion, the average price was $846.88.
Holy cow.
Now, it only sold for $650.
Only $6.50?
Yes.
Where?
You're kidding.
Nope.
Well then.
Nope. But just thought I'd pop those numbers out before we get started here.
Do they have?
That's what last year's items brought.
Do they have projected numbers for this year, by chance?
No, you won't have a projected number. It just depends on the buyers are on the other side.
Okay.
In the next set of bleachers on the other side of the stage,
Okay.
and they are over there with their papers and they've got their pencils. They've already looked at the animals. They know what they're bidding on and what they're not bidding on.
Well, my only
So-
reason for asking, Dad, is this is my first time ever doing one
Yeah,
of these.
well- I haven't been to a livestock auction like this for a while, but they're a lot of fun.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Just to watch these kids and stuff, it's a lot of fun.
Well,
Like the young lady that we interviewed there a while ago. She said 3 weeks ago she was ready for her
Steer to go.
her steer to go.
I
And
need to go
and she,
and move that Starlink out a little more.
she
Good.
she said now that it's time, she's a little bit
Sad.
sad because he is going. So I've got to run these back up there,
Yeah.
and if you can,
I will. I know one thing though. I ain't got enough money in my checkbook to compete with what they did for last year, so I guess I'll just be watching. But I will be enjoying. David,
I'm back.
you might want to,
What's that?
I said you might want to take that yellow flame and stretch it out a little and move them chairs.
Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're back up into
Yeah, I know.
parameters.
It's out where people can run into it.
I had to move it up just a smidgen.
Well, I know, but people are.
folks, it's just like this new spot that we're at, we don't get good signal. And it's one of those where it's like, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it is.
Now, when did we get these little paper fans here?
Some lady come along a while ago, give me and your dad one, you wasn't here.
Well, I was probably off wandering or on the phone with somebody.
Probably. You'll just have to wait for her to come back.
Maybe I will.
Or you could use your dad's.
You know what?
You take mine, I'm going to beat you.
Oh, like I would ever do that. I'm not him.
I know.
I'm not Jack.
That little rascal last night, there wasn't a napkin on the end table that he could take.
No.
He took off with a grocery list that I had laying there. Now, I watched him. He just reached over there and got it very carefully. And
Well,
down the arm of the chair he went and down to the foot of it. And the next thing I know, you hear,
well, he was being a little whippy with you earlier.
wasn't he though? He gets like that. All over, he wanted a drink of water.
I know.
My dog is spoiled, folks. He has a glass of water on the end table that is his. And when he wants a drink of it, he will dig on my remote control for the DVD player. That means, Mama, I need a drink of water. If he digs on the remote control for the TV, it means, Mama, pour me a little bit of coffee in my bowl over here.
Well, he was being ornery
He
earlier.
gets lippy and mouthy now.
Now-
That was quiet compared to what he does.
Oh, I know.
He's funny. He'll get wound up.
Oh, the smallest of little details.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Here comes trouble.
Yep.
I live in that state.
Now,
Oh,
what was
there's
that?
the bear.
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said I live in that state. You said here comes trouble.
Well, no, wait. This isn't trouble. Kyle Riggs isn't here.
Exactly. But
I've been just watching our levels.
we are about to get rolling here, I believe. So might want to have that handy so that you can go straight in with it.
Did he give you what his signal's going to be for plug-in?
Not yet. I need to go talk to him. I see that he just got up there. No, I see he's up there now. I'll be back.
Famous last words.
The minute I leave, he shows up.
Yeah, I thought he was up there when you started that way a while ago.
Folks, you couldn't see it, but I was giving him a look of, you're really doing this? Elizabeth, you saw how I was looking at him.
Welcome to my world, David. This is what I deal with.
I dealt with it for 26 years.
Yeah, I know.
But it doesn't still make it none the less aggravating.
This is very true. Very true.
I mean, in my 26 years on this planet,
Yeah.
I've gotten aggravated with him so many times. It ain't funny.
Huh. Now, why would you get aggravated with that poor man?
Do you want the list? Because I can't say it on the air.
Oh, we'll just write down the top 10.
Again, I can't say it on the air because,
That's why I said write it down.
well, can you read chicken scratch or pig Latin?
Chicken scratch. I'm used to reading your dad's writing.
Okay. I had to make sure because my writing is horrible.
How?
It looks like we've got some royalty out in there right now.
Oh, really?
Yes, it does.
I can't see down through there now.
Now, oh, here he comes again. You can make this a drinking game.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, we could.
Yeah.
He's just gonna wave at us when he's ready.
Okay, because I need to know when it's time for me to plug him in.
Yep. But it's not his first rodeo, so to speak.
Well, I'm don't see no clown in there. This don't look like no rodeo.
No, the fat man's over here. He's not out there.
Darling,
Now,
I haven't seen a barrel around here that will hold you this evening, this weekend.
Easy.
I hate to break
Easy.
it to you.
Beating me like a red-headed stepchild.
or a rented mule, I
Exactly.
swear.
Hand me that there Pepsi.
No,
Maybe that's why I'm so fat.
I thought it was because fat man liked food.
Good evening and welcome to the
Fat man does like food.
livestock sale. We are going to kick things off with introducing some of our
I can't pick that up.
and also claiming some honor.
That just requires effort.
By recognizing
When
As far as being able to bend that way.
Oh yeah, for
the exhibitor from each
when you see him put that mic on, that's when you're going to know
which
he's
one am I
about ready.
watching?
Cowboy hat.
Got ya.
and then report to the backdrop for a photo. We are going to kick this off.
I say once the auction starts, we go mic silent.
We will.
Okay.
We'll just roll those three back.
Alrighty. No, I'm actually interested to see how this
It's
operates.
a lot of fun. Now see, we've got 90% of the ring. We're cut off a little bit back here at the
Yeah.
entrance and up here because of this post, but for the most part, we've got most of it.
Always has to be that one variable, right?
Yep.
Terry was a huge part of the Girls Fair project, including
We got some royalty in there right now.
Uh-huh.
I was just telling Elizabeth that.
And you know, we didn't get the interviews of royalty.
Pull your mic over a little bit more. There you go.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
better.
I said, we did not get the interviews of royalty like we did last year.
I know. I've been looking for them. Tomorrow they'll be everywhere. So
Okay.
we'll.
Yoink 'em tomorrow.
Corner of the
So I'm going to go on my normal tomorrow. Be everywhere. So
Okay.
we'll.
Corner of the
I'm going to go on my normal. Like Drew and I are doing this. And
Oh, so you're going on prowl is what I'm hearing.
I will go out and find them and I will bring them back.
Now this does work because he goes out, talks to people, and he brings them back.
Okay.
And they know pretty much what they're going to say before we get back to the table.
Well, that's good at least. I mean, all right. Has he put on the mic yet? I didn't see him.
I don't believe so. Has he got it on?
Just gave him a thumbs up.
The reserve grand champion exhibitor was a stop.
I'm just going to go ahead and plug her in, and we're going to go radio silent.
Folks, we are going to go silent. We're going to plug the mic in, and Chad Strickland will be taking over here in just a little bit and starting this sale.
In the area of goods, the grand champion exhibitor was Tanner. Hamilton Farms. The Bee Person Award is sponsored by Jeanette Nall, and the recipient is Remington Wilson.
Bear with us. We'll go silent again.
The Lincoln Award is sponsored by Southall Farms, and the recipient is Archer Settle.
Start this sale off.
The Paul Person Award is sponsored by Amos 1995, the winner's bar award is the Holy Sears.
As soon as they get all that done, then we will be going live with the other livestock auction tax record. We'll be doing all the stadiums here. So we
Holy Sears to the ring, Holy Sears to the
looking
ring.
forward to this. I haven't been to one of these in a while and can't wait. All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Helping out our program and our kids, the best investment you can make is in youth and in agriculture. So I will turn it over to our first auctioneer of the evening, Matthew Sampson.
What?
Huh? Yep. Ready when you are.
Marcy. We good? Are we live? Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Up first, we got the Grand Champion Market Steer. So my Brooklyn Outfielder weighing 1,335 pounds. Right there, gonna go. Oh, right there, gonna go. Original 7 pound, 97 pound, 97 pound, $96,000. Let's go. 6 pound, 92 pound, 92 pound, 90. Oh shoot, we're selling by the pound, aren't we? Oh, I got too many things going on. Hey, right there, somebody gonna go. What are you gonna get right there? I want to get. Turn it down. Somebody turn it. All right, you got it. Hey, right there, you're gonna get everything. $10 pound. 10, 90, 10, get 10, 90, 10, get 10, get 10, 90, 10, get 10, pound, get $5. Let's go. $5 pound. 5, get 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 5, give me $3. Let's go. $3 pound. $3 down. You got $3. $3 down. $3 $3 and a quarter, 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 now half, $3 and a half, $3 and a quarter, now $3 and a half, $3 and a half, now 75, $3.75, now $4, $3.74, now 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half, 4 and a half, $4.75, $5 now divide, $5 and a quarter, $5 now divide and a quarter, divide and a quarter, divide and a quarter, $5 now divide and a quarter, where $5 there ain't $5 and a quarter, now half, now 75, $5.75, $5 and a half, 75, 75, now $6, $6 and a quarter, $6 there ain't 6 and a quarter, where $6 now, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, $6 there ain't 6 and a quarter, you're all out, $6 now, 6 and a quarter, Chad, $6 now, 6 and a quarter, $6 now, 6 and a quarter, $6 now, give 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter, now half, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, we got 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half, 6.75, 6.75, now $7, $97 pound, $7.97, $97, 6.75 is $7, $7, $7.50, now 7.75, 7.75, 7 and a half, 7.75, 75, 75, 7 and a half, 75. 7 and a half now 75, you can get her back on one time, 75, 7 and a half now 7.75. So your way is $7.50 a pound. That is Mid-Atlantic Maintenance. Don't forget to come get your pictures taken. Really?
Good job.
I completely forgot we sell them by the pound. $7.50 a pound, yes. Alrighty, up next is our reserve champion market steer, shown by Parker Dye, weighing 1,190 pounds. Right there, you're going to go on it. Right there, you're going to do it again. Hit him up $5.95, $5 a pound, $5.95, $3. Let's go. $3 pound, 93, $3.93, $3.93, $3.93, hit him at $2.50. Now 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, $3.75, $4, $4.94, $4.94, $4 now 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half. You're out back behind me. 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half. Now 75, $4.75, $5 pound, $5 pound, $4.75, $5 down, 5 and a quarter, $5 down, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, 5 and a half. Get him back on, Chad. 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter now, 5 and a half, 5 and a half. 5 and a half, 75, 5, 75, 5 and a half, 75, 75, 75, 5 and a half, 75, 75, 75, 5 and a half, 75. Sold your way, Walker at $5.50 a pound. 94. Buyer number 94. That is C&L Trucking. I may have forgot to call it.
You did. No, you forgot it. Yeah.
I don't.
Let's not forget we're also still
I don't like this. We good to go? Alright, up next is Matthew Canterbury with his market steer weighing 1,000 pounds. Right there, they're going to go on it. it right there. You're gonna get right there to $3 down to $3, $3 down to $3, $3 down to $3, $3 down to $3, 3 and a quarter. I got 3 ahead of you. Be 3 and a quarter. $3 down there. I got 3 ahead of you. Larry, you 3 and a quarter down. Half down. 75, 75, 3, 75, 75, 3, 75. $4 now, Chad. I got it ahead of you. $4, 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter down. Half. 4 and a 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 half. I got 4 and a quarter down here. Need 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a half. 75. 4.75. $5 down. 5 and a quarter. $5 down. 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter down. Half down. 5 and a quarter down. 5 and a half. 5 and a half. 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter down. 5 and a half. I got 5 and a quarter with Walker. Need 5 and a half. Where? 5 and a quarter down. 5 and a half. Sold your way at $5.25 a pound. Buyer number 40. That is Stadium Dentures, Dr. Lance Shears. Yeah. Alrighty, up next is Cammy Carpenter with her market steer wind 12.15. Right there, they're gonna go. On it, right there, they're gonna go. $4, I got $4, 4 and a quarter. $4 there, need 4 and a quarter. Where? $4 down to 4 and a quarter, get 4 and a quarter, get 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter now, half down to 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, 4 and a half now, 4.75, 4.75, $5 pound, now 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half, get 5 and a half, get 5 and a half, get 5 and a half, you're out, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 5.75, 5 and a half down to 75, get 75, get 75, 5 and a half, get 5.75, get 75, get 75, 5 and a half, get 5.75. 5 and a half down 75. Sold your way at 5 and a half. Buyer number 130. Buyer number 130. That is Mark Porter, Chevy Buick and GMC. $5.50. Alrighty, up next is Parker Myers with his stairway 12.75. Right there, they're gonna go. Hold it right there, they're gonna get right there about $3 down to $3, $3 down to $3, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, 3.75, 3.75, now $5, $4 down to $4, $4 down to $4, $4 now 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half, 4.75, $5, $4.75, $5 down 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter now 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter now 5 and a half. Where I got 5 and a quarter there, need 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down to 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down to 5 and a half. Sold it his way at $5.25 a pound. Buyer number 35. Buyer number 35. That is Standard of Ohio, Lance Smith. It's Brianna, right? Alrighty, up next is Brianna Canterbury with her steer weighing 1,110 pounds. Right there, they're gonna go. Oh, right there, I got $5, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, $5 down, 5 and a quarter. Where? $5 down, 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter down half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, get 5 and a half, get 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, get him back on. Don't let him get him on one bid. 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, get 5 and a half, get 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half. Sold your way at $5.25 a pound. Buyer number 68. Buyer number 68. That is Dr. Brett Wolf. That is Dr. Brett Wolf. All right, 1,250. Right there, I got $4. 4 and a quarter down half. half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, now 4.75, 75, 75, 4.75, now $5 a pound, $5 down, $5 down, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, where 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5.75, 5 and a half, 75, 75, 75, 5 and a half, 75, 75, 75, 75, 5 and a half, 75. Sold it his way at $5.50 a pound. Buyer number 58 and 141. 58 and 141. 58 is Stephen and Melissa Settle. And 141 is Hughes River Oil and Gas. Gary and Shirley Jones. Let me rephrase that. 141 is Gary and Shirley Jones. Alrighty, up next is Ashton Lockhart with his steer weighing 13.45. Right there to go. Oh, right there to go right there about $4, $4.90, $4.90, $4.90, $4 and a quarter. You gotta be $4 and a quarter. $4 down, $4 and a quarter, $4 and a quarter, $4 and a quarter. I got $4 Chad. I need $4 and a quarter, $4 and a quarter. Now half, $4 and a half. Now 75. Now $5. $4.75, $5.95. Now 5 and a half, 5.75. You're out again. 5.75. 5 and a half to get 75. Get 75. Get 75. I'm with Chad. 5 and a half. Need 75. Where? 5 and a half to get 75. Get 75. Get 75. 5 and a half to get 5.75. Sold to your way, Chad, at $5.50 a pound. Buyer number 2. That is Sam Baker. Yes, ma'am. It's this day, boys. If you're wanting to buy a fat steer, right here's your chance. This is the last one for the night. Right there, they're gonna go. On it right there, Braxton Carpenter right here with his steer weighing 13.05. Right there, they're gonna go. I got $5, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, down 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, down 5 and a last chance, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, down 5 and a half, 5.75, now $6, $6, down 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a quarter, down 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a quarter, down 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a quarter, down 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a quarter, down 6 and a half. Sold it his way at $6.25 a pound. Buyer number 35. Standard of Ohio, ain't it? That's Standard of Ohio.
The average good meat steer last week in Jackson County last summer was $5.88. The market price was $3.59 a pound.
Can you figure that up? Oh, $3.59 a pound was the average.
Yeah, last week for cows weighed $5.88.
Okay. Alrighty, moving on to your feeders right here at Colligo. Up first is Kate Waggle with her feeder. This is the Grand Champion. Oh, I shut myself off. That's the Grand Champion right here. You're going to go weighing 455 pounds. Kate Waggle right there. You're going to go. Oh, right there. You're going to get right there about $7 a pound. $7.90, $7.90, $77. Give me $5 a pound. Let's go. 5 now 5. 4 now 3. $4 now 4 and a quarter. Now 4 and a half. 4.75. 75. 75. 4 and a half. 75. Now $5 now 5 and a quarter. Get 5 and a quarter. You're out. Walker 5 and a quarter. Now 5 and a half. 5.75. Now $6 a pound. Now 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter. Now 6 and a half. 6.75. 6.75. 6 and a half. Now 75. Now $7. Now 7 and a quarter. 7 and a quarter. 7 and a quarter. 7 and a quarter. $7.90. 7 and a quarter. You're out. Walker. Get him back on. 7 and a quarter. $7 now 7 and a quarter. Now 7 and a half. Now 7.75. $7.75, $7.75. Now $8 pound, 8 and a quarter, 8 and a quarter, 8 and a half, 8 and a half. Now 8.75. Now $9, $8.75 to get $9 down to get $9, get $9 down to get $9 down, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter. Now 9 and a half, 9 and a half, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a half, 9.75, $9.75, 9 and a half to get $9.75, 9 and a half to get $9.75. Now $10 pound, $10 pound, 9.75 to go 10, to get $10, to get $10, to get $10, $10, $10 and a quarter, 10 and a quarter, 10 and a quarter, $10 now to get 10 and a quarter, get 10 and a quarter, 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half, 10 and a quarter now, 10 and a half to get 10 and a half to get 10. There's only one grand champion, 10 and a half, 10 and a quarter now, 10 and a half. So your way walker at $10.25 a pound.
160.
Buyer number 160. 16. 16. Dwayne and Luann McVeigh. Come on down, the price is right.
Buyers, please take note on your sheet. Last week at the Jackson County Regional Livestock Market, the average weight of feeder steers was 588 pounds, and they were selling at $3.59 a pound.
Alrighty, here we go on. Gonna keep her moving right here with the reserve champion is Harley Williams with her market feeder steer. Alrighty, here we go on. Gonna keep is Harley Williams with her market steer right here weighing 660. You're gonna get right there about $5 down. Down $4 there, need 4 and a quarter, where? $4 down, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half, where? I got 4 and a quarter down here on the end, need 4 and a half, where? 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half, where? 4 and a quarter now, 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 475, 475, 4 and a half now, 75, get 75, get 75, 4 and a half, 75, $5 pound, $5 pound, 475, get 5, get 5, get 5, get 5, get 5, now get 5, 475 to get $5, 475 to get $5, 5 and a quarter, $5 now, 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter. It's the reserve champion, 5 and a quarter, $5 now, 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, $5 now, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter. I would chat at $5, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, $5 now, 5 and a quarter. Sold your way, Chad, at $5 pound, buyer number 276. 276 is the buyer. That is 740 meat processing. He's coming. Alrighty. Alrighty. Right here, you're gonna go. Up next is Haley Nolan with her mark feeder steer weighing 325 pounds. Right there, you're gonna go. Hold it right there. I got $4, 4 and a quarter, $4 here, need 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter now, 4 and a half. You're out, Chad. 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter now. 4 and a half. 4 and a half. 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter now. 4 and a half. I got 4 and a quarter here. Need 4 and a half. Where? 4 and a quarter now. 4 and a half. 4 and a half. 4 and a half. 4 and a 5 now. 475. 475. I got 4 and a half. 75. $5 down. 5 and a quarter. Get 5 and a quarter. Get 5 and a quarter. 475. Get 5 and a quarter. Get 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. Now 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter now. 5 and a half. Get 5 and a half. Get 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter now. 5 and a half. Where? I got 5 and a quarter up front. Need 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter now. 5 and a half. Get 5 and a half. Get 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter now. 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter now. 5 and a half. Sold your way Dell. 5.25 a pound. $23. Buyer number 23. That is Jackson County Regional Livestock Market. Alrighty, now we have Haley Riley Nolan with her feeder weighing 385. Right there, they're gonna go. Hold it right up. What'd you say, Chad? 4 down, 4 and a quarter. $4 there, need 4 and a quarter. Where? $4 down, 4 and a quarter, get 4 and a quarter, get 4 and a quarter. $4 down, 4 and a quarter. Where? $4 down, 4 and a quarter, get 4 and a quarter, get 4 and a quarter. $4 down, 4 and a quarter, get 4 and a quarter, get 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, 4 and a half. That is Fordyce Livestock. Alrighty, up next is Matthew Bayless with his feeders here weighing 490 pounds. Right there, they're gonna go. Hold it right there, they're gonna get right there. $4. Let's go. 4 and a quarter, now half. 4 and a half, 475, 75, 75, 75. You're out up here. 475, 475, 4 and a half, 75 down. 5 and a half, 5 I got 475 with Chad. Need $5, $5 down. 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 575, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 475. 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter. I was David Walker, $5, need 5 and a quarter, $5 down, 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter. I'm with Walker, need 5 and a quarter. Where? $5 down, 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, get 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter. Sold your way, Walker, $5 pound. Buyer number 124. Buyer number 124. Hoskins Consulting. Five. Huh? Gotcha. Where are we at? Wyatt Lucky? Right? Alrighty, up next is Wyatt Lucky with his feeder weighing 525. Right there, they're gonna go. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. They're gonna get it right there about 4 down, 4 and a quarter. $4 there, need 4 and a quarter, get 4 and a quarter, get 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter down, need 4 and a half. Where? 4 and a I'm with you, 4 and a quarter, need 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half. I got 4 and a quarter there, need 4 and a half. Where? 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter down, get 4 and a half. 4 and a half, 75, 475, 475, $5 down, 95, 95 down, 95, 95, 95, 95, we got 475 over here, need $5 where? 475, 95, 95, 95, 475, 95, 95, 95, 475 to go 5, 475 to go 5. Sold your way, Larry, at 475. Buyer number 43. And that is Ward's Farm Supply. Long time buyers. Alrighty, up next is Peyton Dye with their feeder steer weighing 575. Right there, you're gonna go. Oh, right there, you're gonna get it right there. 4 down and a quarter. $4 there, need 4 and a quarter. Where? $4 down, 4 and a quarter, get 4 and a quarter, get 4 and a quarter. $4 down, 4 and a quarter down, half. 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, get 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter there, need 4 and a half. Where? 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, get 4 and a half, 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half. Now $75, $5, Chad, I got it ahead of you. $5, $4.75 to get $5, to get $5 down to get $5, to get $5, to get $5, $4.75 to go $5. Now $5 1/4, $5 1/4, $5 down, $5 1/4, get $5 1/4, get $5 1/4, $5 to get $5 1/4. $5 there, need $5 1/4, $5 Chad, need $5 1/4 where? $5 now, $5 1/4. Sold your way, Chad, $5, buyer number 260, buyer number 260. And 12, and buyer number 12. The first two, what was it, 260? 260 is 304 Boots and Bows Classic and BDA Livestock. And number 12 is Crossroads General Store. Alrighty, up next, Remington Wilson with their feeder wearing 345 right there. Where do you want to go? Oh, I got $4. I got it ahead of you, Chad. 4 1/4. $4 there. Need 4 1/4. Get 4 1/4. 4 1/4 down. 4 1/2. 475. 475. 4 1/2 down. 75. 75 now. 5 95. 5 475 here. Need $5 where? 475. $5 now. 5 1/4. 5 1/4. 5 1/4. 5 1/2. 5 1/2. 575. 575. 5 1/2. 75. 75. 575 down. $6. $6 pound. $6. 575. Get $6 down. Get $76. Get $6 down. 6 1/4. $6 there. Need 6 1/4. Get 6 1/4. Get 6 1/4. $6 down. 6 1/4 now. Half. 6 1/2. 25 now. Halves. I got 6 1/2. Get 6 1/4 now. 6 1/2. Get 6 1/2. 6 1/4 now. 6 1/2. 6 1/4 down. 6 1/2. So your way at $6.25 a pound, buyer number 43, and that is Ward's Farm Supply. They buy again. Alrighty, up next is Trapper Boyce with their feeder steer weighing 360 pounds. Right there, they're gonna go. Oh, right there. Oh, right, I got $4 and a quarter. $4 here, need 4 1/4 down, 4 1/2, 4 1/2 down, 475 down, 5 475 on the Dale, 475, need $5 down, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4 where? $5 down, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4. So your way at $5, Walker, buyer number
186.
Buyer number 186. That is Robert and Sherry Lockhart. Alrighty, up next is Sophia Romage, right there with her feeder weighing 445 pounds. Right there, they're gonna go. Oh, right there, I got $4, $4 1/4 down half. Now 75, 475, 75 down 5, 95, 95, 95, 475, 95, 95, 475, 5. I got 475, 5 anywhere, 475, 5, 95, 475 to go $5. I'm with Walker at 475, need $5 where? 475 to go $5, now 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 with Walker, need 5 1/4 where? $5 down, 5 1/4, $5 down, 5 1/4. Sold your way, Walker, $5 a pound. Buyer number 111. That is Bruce Allen Pipeline. Big spender, yes. They buy a lot every year. Alrighty. How do you say that last name?
Yes.
Alrighty, up next is Charlotte Thays with her feeder weighing 490 pounds. Right there, they're gonna go. Hold it right there. I got $4, $4 and a quarter, $4 and a quarter. I'm with Dale. $4, ain't $4 and a quarter where? $4 and a quarter now. $4 and a half, $4 and a half, $4 and a half, $4 and a half, $4.75 now. $5, $4.75 with Walker. Need $5 now. $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter. I'm with Chad. $5, need $5 and a quarter. $5 now. $5 and a quarter where? $5 now. $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter. $5 now. $5 and a quarter. $5 there. Need $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter. $5 with Chad. Need $5 and a quarter where? $5 now. $5 and a quarter. $5 down, $5 and a quarter, one time, $5 down, $5 and a quarter. $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter, we got a man talking business. $5 and a quarter, $5 down, $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter, $5 down, need $5 and a quarter, where? $5 Chad, need $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter. $5 down, $5 and a quarter. I'm with you at $5, need $5 and a quarter. $5 down, $5 and a quarter. $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter, $5 down, $5 and a quarter. $5 down, $5 and a quarter. Sold your way at $5, buyer number 214, 214. That is Latter Rain Farms. Alrighty, up next we got Grant Boyce with his feeder weighing 505 pounds. Right there, you want to go. Hold it right there, you want to get. I got $4 down and a quarter. $4 there, you need $4 and a quarter. Where? $4 down, $4 and a quarter, get $4 and a quarter, get $4 and a quarter. $4 down, $4 and a quarter. Where? $4 down, $4 and a quarter, get $4 and a quarter, get $4 and a quarter, $4 and a quarter. Now half. Now half, $4 and a quarter now, $4 and a half, get $4 and a half, get $4 and a half, $4 and a quarter there, need $4 and a half. Where? $4 and a quarter now, $4 and a half, get $4 and a half, get $4 and a half, $4 and a quarter now, $4 and a half. Where? $4 and a quarter now, $4 and a half. $4 and a quarter now, $4 and a half, 75, 75, $4.75. I got $4 and a half over there, need 75. I got it behind you. $4.75, $4 and a half now, 75, need 75, need 75. $4 and a half, get $4.75. $4 and a half now, 75, need 75, need 75. $4 and a half now, $4.75. Sold it that way at $4 and a half. Buyer number 269. Buyer number 269. That is Banks Farm. Alrighty, keep on moving right here. We got Mallory Bell up next with her feeder weighing 570 pounds. Right there, you're gonna go. Hold it right there. I got $4, $4 and a quarter. Now half, $4 and a half, $4.75, $4.75 to 75 now. $5 and a $5 now, $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter, $5 down here, $5 and a quarter. You're out, Walker. I'll have, $5 and a half, $5 and a quarter now, $5 and a half, $5 and a half, $5 and a half. One time, $5 and a half, $5 and a quarter now, $5 and a half, $5 and a half, $5 and a half, $5 and a quarter down, $5 and a half. 5 and a half, 75, 75, 75, 5 and a half, get 75, get 75, get 75, 575 now, $6 a pound, $6 a pound, 575 to go $6 down to get 6, 575 to go $6. Sold your way at $5.75 a pound, buyer number 245, buyer number 245. That is Isaac Knoll. Alrighty, up next we got Evelyn Moss with her feeder weighing 635 pounds. Right there, you're gonna go. Oh, right there, you're gonna gotta give me $4. Let's go. $4 down, $4 down, $4 and a quarter, get $4 and a quarter, get $4 and a quarter, $4 and a quarter down, $4 and a half, get $4 and a half a pound, $4.75, 75, half down, 75, $4.75, $4 and a half to get 75, 75 down, $5, $4.75 to go $5 down to $5, get $5 to get $5, $4.75 to get $5 down, $5 and a quarter, $5 and a quarter, $4.75, $5 down, $5 and a quarter, $5 and a half, get $5 and a half, get $5 and a half, get $5 and a half, $5 and a quarter down, $5 and a half where? I got $5 and a half down, 75, $5 and a half down, 75 to get 75, to get 75, $5 and a half to get 75 where? $5 and a half to get 5.75, out $6, $6, $5.75 to go $6 where? $5.75 to go $6 down to 6, $5.75 to go $6, $5.75 to go $6. Sold your way at $5.75 a pound, buyer number. Down with you, yeah. Say 43. That's Ward's Farm Supply. Alrighty, up next is Josiah Campbell with his feeder weighing 335 pounds. Right there, they're gonna go. Hold it right there. What'd you say, Chad? Forward now, $4.25. $4 here, need $4.25. Where? $4 now, $4.25. Get $4.25. Get $4.25. $4.25 now, $4.50. $4.50 now, $75. $4.75. $4.50 now, $70. I got $4.50 with Chad. Need $75. Where? $4.50 now, $75 now, $5 down, $5.25. Get $5.25. Get $5.25. $5 there. Need $5.25. Where? $5 down, $5.25. Get $5.25. Get $5.25. $5.25. I'm with you. $5. Need $5.25. $5 here. Need $5.25. Get $5.25. Get $5.25. $5.25. $5 down here on Larry's side. Need $5.25. Where? $5 down, $5.25. Sold your way, Larry, at $5 a pound. $2.58. Buyer number 258.
Jeremiah and Madison Blaker.
Baker.
Jeremiah and Madison Blaker.
That is Jeremiah and Madison Plater. And if that's not right, pronounced right, we're sorry about that. Alrighty, up next we got Lila Bumgarner with her feeder weighing 300 and... who bought the last one? Jeremiah Madison Plater?
Yeah. What is it?
Who is it? What's it supposed to be under? Oh. They said they didn't buy it.
Did you buy it? Then who did?
Larry. They're saying they didn't bid on that.
What's that?
They're saying they didn't bid on that 258. Maybe we just got the wrong number is what it was.
Oh, that's Double C Farms. Okay, that's Double C Farms.
Alright. We just need to get the right number then.
It's 259.
Two.
Hold on. Hold on. There you go. You need a water.
I got one right here. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got it. Here. I got it. It's 259.
Alright, we got a little misunderstanding here. The buyer number was supposed to be 259, not 258. We had a number mix up. And that is, you said Double C Farms, correct? That was Double C Farms that bought that last one. We had a little mix up. Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Thank you.
New buyer?
New buyer.
That is a new buyer this year. Alright, we're at Josiah Camp, or no, we just did that one, didn't we? We're at Lila Bumgarner, right? That's where we're at, right? Alright, we're back with here with Lila Bumgarner with her feeder weighing 370 pounds. Right there, they're gonna go. I got $4.25. $4 here, $4.25 down, $4.50, $4.50, $4.75, $75, $75, $4.50 down, $75 where? $4.50, $75 now, $5 down, $5.25 down, $5.50, $5.50 now, half where? $5.25 down there, need $5.50, $5.50 now, half. $5.25 now, $5.50, $5.25 now, $5.50. Sold your way to help $5.25 a pound. Buyer number 74. Buyer number 74. You said that was Oakland Health Systems? And they're donating to the high school volleyball team. All right. That was Oakland Health Systems, and they donated that back to the volleyball team. Right there, you're gonna go. All right, next we got Jackson X-Line with his feeder weighing 475 pounds. Right there, you're gonna go. I got $4 and a quarter. I got $4 right here with Dale. Need 4 and a quarter where? $4 down, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter down, half where? 4 and a quarter, name, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter down, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 75, 475, 4 and a half now, 75, 75, 75, 4 and a half, 75 where? 4 and a half there, need 475, 75, 75, 4 and a half down here, need 75 where? 4 and a half, 75, 4 and a half now, 475. So to your way, Larry, at 4 and a half, buyer number 131, buyer number 131. That is Mark Porter Ford. Alrighty, up next we got Lily Romage with her feeder weighing 490 pounds. Right there, you're gonna go. Oh, right there, I got $4 ahead of you. Need 4 and a quarter. $4, 4 and a quarter now, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter now, 4 and a half, 475. Doctor, you gotta do 475. I got it ahead of you. 475, 475. You got it, 475, down $5. 475, $5, $5, 5 and a quarter, you're out, Dale, 5 and a quarter. $5 down, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, $5 down, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, $5 down, 5 and a quarter, $5 down, 5 and a quarter. So to your way at $5 a pound, buyer number 111. Buyer number 111. That is Bruce Allen again. We got 2 feeders left. You're running out of your chances to buy a feeder if you're wanting to buy a feeder tonight. Alrighty, out $4, 4 and a quarter. This is Emmett Paxton with his feeder weighing 530 pounds. 4 and a quarter, $4 down, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, $4. I got it over there, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half. 75, 75, 475, 4 and a half now, 75 down, 5, 95, $5 down, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half. I got 5 and a quarter down there with Walker, need 5 and a half where? 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter down, 5 and a half. So your way, Walker, 5 and a quarter a pound. Buyer number 99. Buyer number 99. Kenneth and Sandy Bush. That is Kenneth and Sandy Bush. Alrighty, last feeder steer of the night right here. We got Carson Lucky and his feeder steer weighing 595 pounds. Right there, you're going to go. I got $4 and a quarter. I got $4, 4 and a quarter now, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter now, 4 and a half now, 475 now, $5, $5, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 575, 575, 575. I got 5 and a half there. I need 575 where? 5 and a half down, 75, need 75 down, $6 a pound, $6 a pound. Last one, $6, 575 to go, $6 down to 76 down to 6, 575 to go last feeder, 575 to go $6, 575 to go $6. So to your way, Dale, at 575 a pound, buyer number. Buyer number 42. That is Young Farm, Roger Young.